I have the absolute best 99 rebound 7-foot popper in NBA 2K26, and in today's video I'm going to show you exactly how dominant this build is in other game modes than Rec. Came out here and just dominated the twos courts. You're going to see all of that in today's gameplay, grabbing boards, hitting threes, setting big screens. I'm going to put you guys onto my build, badges, animations, and anything else you need to know to play exactly like me. So make sure you're watching all the way through because this is not one you're going to want to miss. Drop a like, drop a sub, turn those notifications on for me. I'd really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's take a look at the build and then get right into our gameplay. Alright, and here is my 7-foot center build. This had a lot of controversy when I posted it. A lot of people are very mad about my perimeter defense rating. You guys are going to see how that plays out in today's video. But anyways, we're going to start with the finishing 81 close shot, more than enough than you need on a build like this. 73 driving dunk is going to get us posterized around bronze. That's going to help out with our 90 standing dunks once we add a couple more cap breakers there. It's at 88 right now. We still get plenty of standing dunks. Not too worried about getting that to 90 super quick because we are dunking the ball just fine. 86 midi to go with an 83-3. We have limitless range on this build, shooting very consistently. Pretty sure I have a max +2 on set shot. Well, I'll show you those in a second here. 72 free throw. I can hit free throws in the Rec pretty consistently. 82 pass ac. I'm not going super high pass on any of my builds this year, at least until I see that it's actually worth it. But 82 has been getting the job done very well. You guys can go watch my Rec video if you don't believe me on that. 82 interior and an 84 block to get stops in the paint or stop people driving. Like I said, no perimeter, no steal. And then I have started putting my cap breakers on rebounding. I'm going to have both of those at 99 to grab every single rebound that ever comes my way, to go along with some pretty good physicals. I mean, we're still fast, 69 speed, 57 agility on a 7-footer, to go with 91 strength and 80 vertical. I'm really liking this build. It's a ton of fun. I already have some Rec gameplay on it, but today I'm going to show you guys some twos gameplay. So let's take a real quick look at my badges. Just going to throw these up on the screen really quick. This is everything that I have on in today's gameplay and the badge perks that I'm using for the max +1s and 2s, but I'm also going to give you guys the animations I have real quick. So let's look at those right now. Here's everything I'm using. Again, go ahead and copy these down, screenshot it, save it, whatever you want to do. And I am using motion style Drew Eubanks. I have heard Chet Holmgren's pretty good, but I am currently using Drew. And yeah, like I said, save these if you want to. I'm also going to give you my jump shot, so I'm going to go over to that right now. There's a lot of centers using this jump shot, so feel free to throw it on. I feel like it's honestly the best for any build like this. It requires a 73 rating, and it's extremely green. You guys are going to see in today's video. But anyways, this is all the animations, badges, and everything else I'm using. Let's get right into our first game. I'm going to start this video out by saying I had a lot of people asking if this build can be used in every game mode, if it can be used in park, 2s, 3s. I had people criticizing the perimeter defense, everything else like that. My answer was yes every single time because it definitely can be. I think there's a skill gap in how to play defense on centers. There has been for years. I've been playing center with a low perimeter defense for a very long time, and especially with the way contest system is this year, I didn't really feel like it was necessary as long as I had a decent block. And I mean, you guys are going to see, I get the job done. I get some stops on the perimeter. There's not people isoing me out here every single time, but I will also say, on top of everything I just mentioned, I did make this build more for Rec for myself. I know that a lot of people don't make a bunch of builds every year. I make the max 15. I'll definitely have more than 15 builds this year. So I'll have a center that I prefer for park. I'll have a center I prefer for Rec. I definitely prefer this one for Rec, but when people are commenting on my stuff asking me if this can be used in the park, 2s, 3s, everything like that, I'm definitely going to say yes, because it can be. I mean, it's a very solid center. You have very good offensive stats. You can shoot, you can dunk, and you can grab every single rebound that comes your way. We're playing great interior defense, and if you know how to play it, I'm going to put asterisks on that. If you guys know how to play it, you can get great perimeter stops. You just have to know when to jump, when to step back, when to hold RT, when to hold LT, everything like that. It's definitely, you have to learn how to do it, but it is possible, so I'm not going to say that people can't do it. And everybody like I said, everybody in the comments saying they're going to cook me or I'm going to get cooked on the ISO, this and that. Like, it's just, I know how to play defense on a center, on a 7-foot center. I've been doing it for years. You just have to know when to, like I said, when to step up, everything like that. But anyways, getting back to our gameplay here, we're already a couple minutes in, but my guard has been cooking up. A lot of these center gameplays that you're going to see, I am just going to be out here grabbing rebounds, setting screens, hitting my open shots, and like just setting my guard up to score. That's just how the 2s court is this year, and 3s court, honestly, except for like 7-4 shooting over people, but I have 7-4 gameplay out there if you guys want to see that. This is a little bit different. This is pick and pop, pick and roll. This is the traditional 7-foot gameplay you are going to see as I get a standing dunk on him in the paint there. Like I said, that 88 has been more than enough for what I need so far this year. Not wasting any more time though, getting right into the second game here as my guard grabs a lane steal. And I was saying in a previous video that I don't usually usually rhythm shoot, but on a center build this year, the rhythm shooting, I mean, it's a huge topic of conversation. I am using the button in this gameplay, but the rhythm shooting on this build that I got in rec is insane. Like, it feels so much easier to green than the button. I know they said it was equal, and I'm not saying it's not equal, but I would recommend if you are on this build and you're shooting catch and shoots, or any build shooting strictly catch and shoots, get the rhythm shooting down because the green window feels huge. The tempo feels easier to time to me personally. I did try it there. As you can see, I missed. I'm, like I said, not saying it's easier, but it feels easier to me. So I would definitely recommend at least giving it a try if you're on a catch and shoot type of build. It's a little bit more difficult off the dribble. Like if I'm playing guard, I'm definitely not out here rhythm shooting. The fades are a little bit easier. I do whiff a standing dunk right there. I thought the meter was a little bit small for having an 88 standing dunk, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me. As you can see, the guy's trying to ISO me there. I definitely jumped at the right time, but he didn't end up shooting it. We still got the stop. My guard got the lane steal, so that is okay. But anyways, back to the gameplay here. I'm definitely enjoying playing center this year. I already have a few center builds, and the fact that you can just move on centers again, shoot consistently without having to worry about getting RNG'd. As you can see there, I was backing the guy down in the paint, though. That's something I wanted to talk about in this video also, is when you're on a bigger center like this, if you have a guard that can ISO, a lot of times you can just pin whoever's guarding you deep into the paint, and you will get every single rebound. There's nothing they can do about it. So I did want to preface that, like, if you guys are on a build, there's definitely advantages to having the taller centers in the park this year, and you saw it in that clip. I don't think I do it again in this video, but you can just pin the dude right under the basket and you will grab 98% of the rebounds as long as you're timing it decently. Guard does miss here. I'm grabbing the offensive rebound, hitting him right back. As you can see, super easy to time or green the rebounds. I'm not saying that you need to green them, but super easy to green the rebounds with the high rating that we have. A lot of people, yeah, it's just like the guards aren't missing a lot, so there's not a lot of offensive rebounds to be had. I mean, people are shooting 70, 80, 90% on the twos courts, threes courts. So that is why I put my cap breakers on defensive rebound first. For anybody asking, there's been a lot of people asking where I'm putting my cap breakers or what I'm doing with this build, so that is what I decided to go with. I'm gonna try to keep you guys updated on that. I'll have gameplay dropping on all the builds that I'm releasing on my channel throughout the year. Like, this will not be the last time you see this build, that is for sure. I love playing rec. This is a great build for random rec if you guys ever go in there. This is honestly my favorite build for random rec because you can space the floor, grab rebounds, get a great teammate grade, get assists, everything like that. We do end up getting the ball back here, but what I was saying is there's 28 cap breakers to be had throughout the year. So my build's gonna be evolving. All my builds are gonna be changing, getting better, everything like that. And there's going to be with the way cap breakers are this year, everybody already knows that plays the game, but the way cap breakers are this year, lower stats can definitely get a lot higher. So honestly, I mean, if I have cap breakers left over at the end of the year, that perimeter defense that everybody is criticizing in the comments might end up going up to about it gets to a 65 if I wanted to use a couple cap breakers on it. I honestly don't know where else I would put 28 cap breakers by the end of the year. 10 will be on rebounding, a couple will be on standing dunk, but then it'll probably go straight to that perimeter defense and steal. I mean, might as well just throw it on there, or honestly block. I get a 93 block. A lot of opportunities. What I'm getting at and what I'm yapping about for so long is that you will be seeing more of this build and it will be getting better. I'll keep you guys updated on animations I'm using, cap breakers I'm using, so make sure you're staying tuned for that. Drop a like, drop a sub, turn those notifications on, and if you are still watching up to this point in the video, let me know in the comments what else you want to see from me, what other builds you want to see, what other gameplay you want to see on stuff I've already dropped. I mean, I've been putting out a lot of lockdown content, and that's going to continue to come. But look at the pick and roll. I mean, the gameplay in the background just shows you guys how good this build is on the twos court. We're getting consistent pick and rolls. Look at me guarding the ISO right here. This is how you have to do it. Play a couple steps back so you're not getting blown by. You're close enough to jump. You get down to the paint and he throws a turnover because I'm boxing him. We end up winning the game. And for all the people that were in my comments saying this build can't play perimeter defense, watch that clip right there. Figure out how to play it. It's a skill issue. I'm telling you, you can get stops in the perimeter on this build. It's not that difficult. Now, getting into our last game here, these guys are both, they ended up both quitting out. They're both AIs, but I just wanted to keep some clips in just so you guys knew, if you didn't already know. If you're playing against an AI and you rhythm shoot, they do not contest it in time. Like, you guys are going to see me shoot over this center a whole bunch of times, but I don't know if it's a glitch or what. It does not register. I don't know. It's probably not a glitch, but it doesn't register that they are playing, that you're going to shoot the ball with rhythm. So they like don't contest the same as if you're using button. I mean, I'm getting open shots right over the top of a 7'4", just rhythm shooting right over him. And they just don't like go into a contest the same as they do if you're shooting with a button. So if your AIs are very good this year, so if you're having trouble beating them, he did get a 6 on that one, but if you're having trouble beating him, just go ahead and rhythm shoot right over the top of them. They're not gonna be able to stop you. We do end up beating AIs, but I just wanted to keep that in there for anybody struggling to beat AIs in games because they are very, very strong this year. But anyways, that is gonna be all the gameplay that I have for you right now on the twos court on my 7-foot center build. A lot more coming though. Again, drop a like, drop a sub, turn those notifications on your way out, drop a comment letting me know what you want to see next. I appreciate you watching all the way through, and I will catch you in the next one.